All right, good morning, y'all. So we kind of been putting around a little bit this morning. We got to get on the go pretty quickly, so I'm not going to make this too long. Question of the day. Do y'all prefer giving gifts or receiving gifts, right? Christmas, the holidays, all about giving, also about receiving. I'm not a great gift buyer. I never have been, okay? It's not my thing, all right? I like cooking for people, I like doing things for people, but gift buying is not my thing. So I got to say, take the pressure off of me. I like receiving the gifts, okay? So what do y'all like? Giving or receiving gifts? What's more satisfying to y'all? All right, y'all, we're about to go to Best Buy, working on the weekends. We did get Jet coffee here. All right, y'all, so we made it home from running our errands. I still haven't eaten today. I think it's like 1:30 right now, something like that. I'm gonna snack on an apple, but I'm about to cook, okay? So one of the things we got at Costco is this huge bag of organic onions, because when I make gravies and stuff, the onions are crucial. So I got some olive oil that I'm starting to heat up in a pan right here, and I have these scallops. So I'm gonna cook the scallops, brown them real quick, throw the onions in the, scallop drippings, oil, a little bit of butter. We're gonna make a quick kind of scallop gravy, and then I got this white rice from Costco. It's like sticky rice. I've had it before. It's really good, and I'm basically gonna make kind of like a fried rice like I did the other day with the Japanese barbecue sauce, and have that with scallops. I'm gonna eat an apple right now. I might eat a banana as dessert. So as you can see, we're gonna have scallops, onion, banana, apple, and rice. So pretty freaking clean. All right, so first things first, we're gonna chop up a portion of this onion. I'm not sure exactly how much I want. You know what? Every time I do this, I end up doing half an onion. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do half an onion. It cooks down quite nicely. You can never have too much onion. If you're a fan of onion, you know what I'm talking about. And this is just a really rough dice. You can cut it however you want. If you like bigger pieces of onion, smaller pieces. I put it in a food processor before and made it almost into like a paste and cooked with it. Typically, the more surface area, the more flavor. And some people just don't like big chunks of onion in their food. But just like that, we got a diced onion, okay? Now moving over here, we have our scallops. I would normally put the blend on it, season it up kind of like a steak. Garlic, salt, black pepper. But we're out of the blend. So I'm just doing salt and black pepper here. Scallops are delicious. If you've never had scallops, they're sweet. So cook them up in some salted butter. Really, you can eat them just like that. You don't even have to season them. But I'm just going to season them just a tad. And I'm seasoning both sides also. Okay. Technically, I patted these dry with a paper towel. That's the first move with most meats that you're going to cook if you want to have a nice crispy exterior. And then I'm actually going to start the cook in olive oil, just like a steak, because butter has moisture in it. So a lot of times you don't get a good crispy exterior with just butter. We're going to start it in olive oil and then toss some butter in there to kind of baste it. All right, once your oil is nice and hot, start dropping the scallops, and these do not take long. All right, maybe could add the oil a little hotter. A couple of the ones in the middle didn't get a sear. But what's worse than no sear is overcooking the scallop. I'm just tossing a little butter in here. I'm just going to get these scallops nice and coated with this butter. And normally I'd be using tongs, but tongs are in the dishwasher, so we're going with the handy dandy fork here. All right, we got the scallops off to the side. Now in the drippings, the butter, the olive oil, the scallop juices, we're going to saute this onion down. One of the things I keep forgetting to do is to crack my egg in here, but all hope is not lost. And just get that in now. I'm trying to make this kind of like a fried rice, you know? All right, y'all, so meal number one is served. We got the scallops. Okay, been a while since I cooked scallops. Didn't get a good sear on all of them, but I did everything I remember doing, you know, cooked them in olive oil to where it was pure oil, patted them dry first. Some of them look beautiful, some of them not so much. I already ate one of the not seared ones cooked to perfection, so it really doesn't matter. If you've never had a scallop, I mean, it's not for everyone, but in my opinion, it's one of the best things on the planet. It's like seafood butter. It's like sweet. It just melts. I don't even know how to explain it. It's incredible. Got a cold crispy one. That's what you just heard pop open. And then we use that sticky rice to make a fried rice. Scallop fried rice. It was incredible. So we got that. We got the banana as well. That's going to be a little dessert. So like I said, fruit, vegetable, meat, rice. As clean as it gets, okay? So I'm going to go tear this up, and I will see y'all later. All right, y'all. What's crack-a-lackin'? I have no idea why I said that. All right, y'all. So I want to talk about something. I might be taking another day off from the gym. I took yesterday off. I might be taking today off as well. And the last workout you would have seen if you've been following my videos, and some of y'all, you only watch the gym videos, so you wouldn't even hear this message. But if you follow both the full day of eating and the gym videos, I was having some tendonitis in my elbows, both elbows. Typically it's just one. And typically it's only while I'm actually doing like bench press or some kind of pressing. And then maybe like an hour after the workout, it completely goes away. But it didn't happen that way this time. It was in both elbows, y'all. And it was just radiating like consistently. So last night, I put together this PVC. Okay, first off, I'm in the truck right now because I'm going into work. So this will be 7 days in a row of going into work. I'm not going to do work. I built this PVC kennel, which you'll see in yesterday's video. And it's taking up a bunch of space at the house, and I built it for the office. So I'm bringing it to the office to get it out of the way and get it set up. One less thing I have to do tomorrow morning when I go into work, okay? But in building this PVC kennel, I had to like press a bunch of the fittings together, you know? They're all like slip fittings. And I just spent like, 3 hours or so pressing fittings together. And that activated my tendonitis as much as heavy bench pressing. And last night, y'all, at like midnight, I was sitting on the couch and my elbows, like not doing anything, not using my arms at all. Like I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, and both of my elbows are radiating so much pain that like I couldn't even think. That's how much pain I was in. And like I said, I didn't work out yesterday, so it was only just pressing PVC fittings together, which doesn't take much force. It's a little bit of force, but it's hardly anything, okay? Maybe like, I don't even know, 5 pounds of pressure just over and over again. But yeah, my elbows were in a world of pain yesterday from doing practically nothing. So I can't decide if I'm gonna work out. They feel better today. And like I said, I can do like non-compressing shoulder movements. Like I can do front raises, lateral raises, and rear delts. And I can get a shoulder day in. So I might do that later tonight. I haven't decided, but I just have to not be stubborn and listen to my body, because if I push it and I actually get injured, because this isn't an injury, it's tendonitis, a little inflammation of the tendons. It goes away if you rest. But if I push it while I'm inflamed and I snap my shit up, then I'm actually going to be down for a while, and that's going to suck. So unfortunately, I'm forced into taking some rest days. But like I said, it's starting to feel better today. I haven't felt any pain today, so we'll see what's going on. But it is frustrating because, like, my muscles aren't sore. Like, my chest isn't sore, my triceps aren't sore, shoulders aren't sore. It's just my freaking tendons. Like, I feel like I could bend, if my tendons were fine, like if they had like a pill you could take and boom, all your tendons felt better, I could bench press today. Like, because I have no muscular soreness. It's just my freaking joints. So anyway, we're going to work. We're going to set up the kennel. Of course, I'm taking y'all with me. I'll show y'all what it looks like all set up in the office, and well, that's where we'll be next. All right, y'all, so we are at the office. I wasn't going to film the whole process of me unloading the pen, but my driver was here. He went on a delivery this weekend, and he had just gotten back. So I was talking to him, and then ended up just putting it in. But this is the setup now. All right, so this is my desk. You know, he was sleeping in his bed up on top of the desk. The mini fridge right there was all the way in this corner, and then his pen was right here. It was like this little metal pen that would move around all the time. But now we got the mini fridge in my corner, so it's like everything's condensed in one spot. Way better setup. And then over here, we have his pen. And this pen is more sturdy than the previous one. It's taller and it's bigger in general. We got his bed in there. I got a sweater so he can smell me and feel comfortable. His enrichment mat when he eats. Various toys, okay? This boy is hooked up. I'll give you a nice little shot of the office like this. But yeah, and the best part of it is I didn't have to glue anything together. I ended up using some wooden rods on the inside to give it stability. It's super stable. And because of that, nothing's glued together. I can take it apart and add whatever I want or change it however I want. So even though I didn't work out this weekend, and as I was putting this together, I took it apart to bring it here. So I had to push some of the fittings back together. My elbows are sore still. So whatever's going on in them, it's uncomfortable. So I'm not going to work out again tonight, unfortunately, but take a couple days off now so I can continue in the long term, you know, rather that than get injured and really have to take a long break, because I do really love working out. Now that I'm taking days off, I realize that I miss it, and it's the shit. All right, y'all, meal number 2 is going to be some leftover beef stew, which isn't really what I want to eat, but in the name of not letting food go to waste, is what I'm going to eat. All right, y'all, while I wait for that beef stew to cook, I'm going to try out this beef jerky I found at Costco, Chomps, and it is venison, salt and pepper. I didn't even realize it had a flavor. I didn't see that. I just saw venison. I was like, it's pretty cool. 100 calories, 10 grams of protein, 0 sugar. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. With beef added. This is mild. Okay, so it has a little bit of seasoning to it, but it's not like that seasoned. I don't know if they make a spicier version. I'd probably enjoy that. But it is a good flavor. It is kind of a little bit on the drier side. Very good though. 10 grams of protein. All right, y'all. So meal number 2 officially served here. Okay. We got the beef stew, and this is an enormous bowl of beef stew. There's actually like 8 potatoes in here, so I wasn't gonna put any kind of rice or anything. But we have microwavable rice. It takes 90 seconds, so I did it anyway, okay? But it was like the portion that we had left over, it was either like have a meal and then have half a meal left over, or just eat a meal and a half. So I chose to eat more and not have like a small amount left over, because that usually goes to waste. Anyway, I got a cold crispy one as well. The last one in the fridge. Super excited about this. And after I eat this, we're going to Moncus Park, where they have this like Christmas market. I don't even know what's going on, but it's going to be cool. I'm taking y'all with me, so I'll see y'all later. All right, y'all, before we head out to see the Christmas stuff, I wanted to show y'all the dog's dinner. We got carrots, we got egg, applesauce, Greek yogurt, sea salt pork rinds, and a banana. And then Maya also, you can't see under all her pork rind crumbles, but she also has some stewed carrots that were soaked in like a bone broth.